Crazy in Nashville, we had so much hype around the next Bitcoin bull run. We had every single politician on stage talking about the US acquiring Bitcoin for a national strategic Bitcoin reserve. In fact, when Trump was talking, he didn't even say the word reserve. He said Bitcoin stockpile. It is fascinating to me because I don't think they understand exactly how much Bitcoin is in circulation, how much is actually available, and what they're actually proposing. Because Trump had mentioned acquiring up to 1 million Bitcoin. RFK actually mentioned acquiring up to 4 million Bitcoin.
Until the U.S. has built a reserve of at least 4 million Bitcoins.
I don't think they even realize that to acquire that amount of Bitcoin, price movement in the market would be so disruptive, they'd be undermining their own currency of the United States. In fact, who would be invested in US dollar when they knew that the US government was actually acquiring Bitcoin? They'd get way better results from just buying Bitcoin. It really does not make any sense. But at the same time, you have Michael Saylor going on stage saying that if the US actually just bought Bitcoin, then they would be out of debt in 10 or 20 years. And he was saying by 2045 that Bitcoin is going to be 40 or 50 trillion dollar market cap, and the US just bought Bitcoin now, it would be out of debt in so many years. But did anyone stop to think that for the US to actually get out of debt, they would have to sell their Bitcoin at that price? And what would that do to the market cap of Bitcoin if the US actually sold its strategic reserve of Bitcoin to pay off its national debt? It sounds great, but the reality is it would completely destroy the Bitcoin network if the US built that large of a reserve and then liquidated it to try to pay its debts, because who would buy it instead of the US?